Welcome to CNet's The Fix.
The show about do-it-yourself tech and how-tos.
I'm Donald Bell.
And I'm Eric Franklin.
And this week we're going to show you how to optimize your phone, since most of you can't ever seem to put them down.
I'm one of them. I can't ever seem to put my phone down, but I do wish it was sometimes faster.
Yeah, well, one thing that could be slowing you down is your web browser. This week we're going to put 3 web browsers to the test and seeing if going with a new browser could give you an edge. At the K1 Speed Racetrack, what better venue for a mobile browser speed test? We've got 3 different browsers here, and we're going to see if going with one over the other could give you an advantage.
That's right. In order to make it a fair test, we're all using the same phones. We're all using iPhone 5Ss. We're all connected to the same 4G wireless hotspot, and we all made sure that we've cleared our caches, cleared our cookies, and cleared our browser history.
And what we're going to do is load 3 types of web pages, okay? We've got a news site, a picture-heavy website, and a media-rich site, and I'm going to use Chrome.
I'll be using Safari.
And I've got Opera, the underdog.
All right, New York Times up first.
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. nytimes.com. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, go, and on go,
That's
We
where we
go.
go.
All right.
All right, ready for it.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, and we're off.
Done.
You're already done. I'm still lagging way behind with Safari. And now I'm done. All right.
I
You want some coffee? Or
I think
how do you
mine's taking a bit longer than I expected.
Yeah,
I think it knows I press go, right?
I hope
Oh, it's
so.
coming. Come on, Opera.
Wow.
Come on. You sure we're all connected to the same 4G hotspot? Does it not like Opera?
What do you think about moving on to the next
We'll
one,
come
Donald?
back
How do
tomorrow
you feel?
and we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Now it's loading.
Oh,
Now it's done.
there you go. It's still you lost.
So it got a hiccup. But I mean, I think that's a real world result.
It is.
It got a
for
hiccup
sure.
for whatever
I
reason.
mean, that happens for sure.
All right, well, maybe it's going to do better in the next round. All right,
So
where are we
next
going?
up, we have one of my favorite websites, Pinterest.com.
One of
Oh, come on.
my
You have to be
favorites
that
too.
obvious. I hope I spelled it right.
That
All right,
count
1,
up.
2, 3, go.
All right, we're off again.
And
And is Sharon done already? Probably. I'm still going like a quarter of the way. I'm done. I won.
what the heck?
I think Sharon, did you search for Pinterest? or
No,
did you put-
no, that was an accident. So I'm done.
Now Sharon's done. All right, I win that one.
Oh, Opera. What are you? You're killing me.
Actually, you
Oh,
guys
wait,
might.
it's loaded and I'm done.
there we go.
I'm done.
Oh, nice, nice.
Came through, finally.
An hour later.
All right,
Donald's
Opera
done.
is
Yeah.
letting me down.
Okay, last one, giantbomb.com.
I love it already.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, come on, Giant Bomb.
Giant bomb, come on.
Come on, Safari. I think I might win this one again. I might win this
Wow.
one again.
Waiting.
Third of the way there.
It's
That's
stuck.
like almost there.
It's stuck.
That's like almost there.
Final hurdle. Come on, Chrome.
Seriously.
Oh,
Wow.
I got some HTML fun.
Maybe our hotspot's
I knew
4G
you loved
reception is not
Pinterest.
super excellent right now.
Maybe not. Oh,
Oh.
I'm done.
Oh.
Cool. I win.
I'm stuck.
Think
So
something
this
bad
was
happened.
a little weird glitchy hiccup. Do you guys mind if we do that
You
again?
got the, you
Let's
got
do
the
it again.
HTML. Well, we'd have to clear the cache.
Yeah.
So guys, let's redo this because my loading experience ran into a little glitch. So we're going to clear our caches and try that one again. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
We're doing a real world test. Ready?
Yeah.
Donald,
right.
count us up.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right. Come on. Oh, I'm in the lead.
Gosh,
I'm in-
I'm nervous
Donald has the
actually.
page up. Opera has the page up. We're still on white pages. Yep.
Oh.
You having
Oh.
HTML problems again.
Maybe our hotspot needs a reset. All right, 4G hotspot's rebooted. It says it's ready to go.
Okay.
Maybe
Connected.
that's going to help us get a little extra speed. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right. Oh, okay, now we're talking.
Now. Oh, this is so much better. Done.
Yeah. Oh, done.
Yes! Oh!
Dang, I'm the only one who wasn't helped by that.
I knew it.
I'm sorry to say that I had a lot of hope for Opera.
Yeah.
But Opera is just flopping all over the place. So yeah, real quick, let's go through some how-to tips, some quick tips for each of our browsers.
Okay.
All right, so on Opera, a couple different things I would do to really optimize the speed here, maybe actually get me to finish loading a page. I would go into settings, and there's the first two options here are for loading images, is you can actually turn load images off, especially on a text-heavy page like New York Times, that might be helpful. Or if you want to keep your images there, but change the quality of them, I could change image quality from high down to low, and see if that helps me.
And I'll just say briefly about Safari is that it is your default browser, so any link you click on, like an email or something, it's gonna open in Safari. That's a nice little perk right there. But also, if you have an iPad, you can take advantage of the reading list. So if you don't have time to read a story on a web page and you wanna just push it to your iPad, you can totally do that very easily with Safari.
And Chrome is jam-packed with features. One of my favorites is that one that preloads pages based on where the browser thinks you're going to go next. And then another great one is tab syncing. So if you're on Chrome desktop and you move over to your phone, you're going to be able to load those exact same tabs. Pick up just where you left off.
All right, but we can all safely say that Chrome was the winner of this particular test.
Yeah.
I'm the winner.
Yeah. No,
Sorry, guys.
no, Chrome is the winner.
No, I
Remember,
am the
you're
winner.
not Chrome.
No, me and Chrome, we are one
Let's go
now.
through this again. You pressed a button.
I pressed the magic button with my magical finger. Sorry, guys.
I demand a rematch!
You're crazy.
No, that was a rigged race.
Was it rigged?
There was no way that was fair.
I had no idea. We'll do a rematch. We'll make sure you win this time, okay?
That's all I'm asking. All right,
That's what it
all right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Sharon Vaknin joins us.
And she'll have some great tips on how to extend your Android phone's battery life.
Rematch. Welcome back. Have you ever wished that your phone's battery life would last just a little bit longer?
Maybe even a lot longer. Thankfully, Sharon Vaknin is coming up. She's gonna have some advice for all you Android users that'll have you reaching for your chargers a little less often.
You know, Android gets a pretty bad rap for having a short battery life, but if you spend a few minutes with your phone settings, you can easily turn that around. Today, I'm showing you a few tips using the Nexus 5 running Android 4.4 KitKat. But if you have any phone running 4.1 and above, these tips will apply to you too. For starters, tone down that GPS. There are lots of ways it sucks up your battery life even when you're not using Google Maps. So head on over to your phone settings, then location, and choose location services from the bottom here. And you'll want to disable both location reporting and location history. Chances are you're probably not using them. And another tip for GPS, back in that location menu, head on over to mode and choose battery saving mode when you don't absolutely need pinpoint location reporting. This way your phone will use less resources to find out where you are. And here's another really good tip. You know Google Now? Okay, Google, where is the nearest pizza place? You might not realize it's using a lot of your battery life. So head on over to the Google Now interface and scroll all the way up to this magic wand. Tap it, and from here you can see what Google Now is showing you. You've got your sports teams, your stocks, your places. The ones that use the most battery life are, again, the ones that rely on GPS. So go down to everything else and disable all of the features that you really don't need, like traffic reporting and nearby places. If you don't use those features, you're just wasting battery life for absolutely no reason. And here's one that everyone should know, even you iOS and Windows phone users. Wi-Fi and brightness will always hog the lion's share of your battery life. Of course, you don't want to disable Wi-Fi, you still need to use it, but to soften the blow, head on over to your settings and then to Wi-Fi, and here tap the menu button and go to Advanced. In this menu, disable scanning always available, so it's not looking for networks when you're not trying to connect to Wi-Fi. For brightness, make sure that auto is disabled and that you're adjusting your brightness manually to the lowest comfortable setting. You'll be surprised how much battery it saves you. Finally, there may be some apps that are draining your battery life without you even realizing it. So to find out what those apps are and to get a sense of your battery usage in general, go to Settings, then Battery, and here you'll have a list of apps and services that are using your battery, with the top two almost always being your screen and, of course, Wi-Fi. So there you have it. Hopefully those tips will help you get a little bit more mileage out of your Android phone.
Those were some pretty good tips.
Yeah, and up next, Eric here breaks down everything you wanted to know about your phone's battery, including when to replace it.
If you've owned your smartphone for at least 2 years, and you've probably noticed that your battery doesn't last quite as long as it used to. That's because most smartphones use lithium-ion batteries, which typically only function normally for about 2 to 3 years. So how can you tell if your battery needs a replacement? Well, here are 3 easy ways to figure it out. The first is that your phone just isn't lasting very long. Now, this is pretty obvious, but if you charge your phone and then you unplug it and it dies immediately, or even if it dies in like an hour or two, that's a telltale sign that there's something wrong. You also want to make sure that it's not a software problem, so you'll want to make sure that it's happening consistently. Also, check for any software updates that may address the issue. Make sure you have the latest software updates. That's always important. Number 2 is that your phone gets hot, and I'm talking really hot, like uncomfortably so. A normal functioning battery will periodically vent excess heat, but one that's on its way out will have a lot of trouble doing that, which will result in you playing hot potato with your really hot phone. And lastly, if you can access your smartphone's battery, you'll want to check for any swelling or bulging on the physical battery itself. Now, this is a properly functioning new battery, so you won't see that here. Swelling or bulging occurs when one of these cells inside the battery has ruptured due to overheating, so you'll definitely want to stop using it immediately because it can still explode or catch fire. Now, 2 ways to extend the life of your battery is to 1, never leave it plugged in and charged to capacity for an extended amount of time. And 2, never let it deplete completely to 0. Doing either of these will adversely affect the life of your battery. The big takeaway here is that lithium-ion batteries don't last forever, and eventually you're going to have to replace them, whether that's replacing just the battery or your entire phone.
That's it for this week's show.
Thank you all so much for watching.
If you want to reach us here with any show ideas, I'm at Donald on Twitter.
On Twitter, I'm at Needopal.
And next week is all about televisions, how to set them up, and even some tips on installing them. I'm going to set one up in my new place.
Cool, dude. See you guys next time.